So the first rule of chess is always protect the queen, but these teens in Ohio know that protecting your neighbor always comes first.
I originally started playing chess when I was little because my two brothers were playing. So they were like 3 and 5 years older than me, so I started back when I was in pre-kindergarten.
It's something that kind of shaped all of our childhoods, me and both of my two brothers. So we wanted to kind of give that back to the other kids of the next generation.
That's what I want to do.
Now, because of COVID-19, we've moved to more online.
Traditionally, we've been teaching in person, but now we teach online. So through Zoom and online chess websites.
We will give them a lesson if they are able to donate. Right now we're doing $50. We'll give a 1-hour lesson in exchange for a $50 donation to the Cleveland Food Bank or Feeding America.
We're already making money from teaching. We can just give that to the food bank who would feed people.
When you see those lines at the food bank on TV, you should also feel good that that was your contribution that helped more people get meals.
We're trying to make sure that the people in those lines at least can find food, because at the end of the day, if you wait in that line and there's not even food at the end of it, that's going to be a terrible sight to see.
I mean, it makes me feel very good knowing that I'm making a difference during this time. Our fundraiser has funded over 63,000 meals.
You can donate money, and that money would be used to give someone else a lesson who wouldn't be able to afford it.
We're getting a lot of new students and people who want to contribute to the cause, but also would love to learn how to play the game.
Today we're all about neighbors helping neighbors. Love these stories. And a California mom is figuring out just how much her neighbors really care.
The Asher family moved from Connecticut to El Cajon 2 weeks ago. Along with the stresses of the move, there is the reality of distance learning, which proved challenging for Megan Asher and her kids back in March. Her kids are now entering kindergarten and 2nd and 6th grades. Both Asher and her husband work full-time.
I'm feeling overwhelmed and completely lost.
Lost and now found, as in finding an answer online. After Asher saw a similar group in San Diego, she created an El Cajon Facebook group called Neighbors Helping Parents.
The basic concept of our group, parents, families, and neighbors together and to support each other.
That support will run the gamut, from neighbors sponsoring a child's school supplies and printing out homework to picking up a lunch at the school if the parents are tied up.
It does take a village, especially during a pandemic.
Asher's village includes neighbors with and without school-age children, including some retired teachers ready to step up.
We have neighbors willing to help with the distance learning and tutor online and come into parents' houses.
Asher says the group will also help organize learning pods. Just 2 days after she created the group, some 120 people have joined.
So it says that there is this big sense of community, and it's really good to see that.
Asher just beginning to work out how this will all be coordinated, but she says the panic is gone as she leans on her neighbors.
In the end, by banding together, I hope that kids can just thrive through their education and succeed.
We still have to grant some wishes for our neighbors. It's good to know.